Hey guys, Android FPS here. I just wanted to show you this map that I use that other people use for warming up basically. It's called Training Aim CSGO. It can be found in the workshop. This one is Training Aim Fixed or Training Aim CSGO Fixed. You can get it again at the workshop, and it's really recommended map for warming up, um, whether before matchmaking or pretty much anything. It's a great map. I learned about it from Friberg. Watching his stream. It was a great video he has, and basically I'll show you what his settings were, and then I'll show you some other stuff that I use too that really helps with different aspects of the game. So here's the delay you want to change to 25, static durations down to 50, amount is 100, and then that's pretty much it. And I like to use the M4A1, which is, basically it's quieter. It's not as distracting as the AK. And then he goes to level 2, which you can go to. You can go to any level. And then basically just hit start by shooting it or hitting the button, and then go from there. Now this is, don't get discouraged if you miss shots. I think his score was 85, his best score. It's kind of cool just to have that metric to go out, up against to try to improve. So I'd try to, play this a few times, see what your score is. Watch how your score will actually get better the more you play it, consecutive times. And yeah, I'll show you some other stuff after this. I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up real quick. Okay, so I got 74, not the best, not the worst. Normally before playing, I would go ahead and probably do it again 1 or 2 times, try to get up in at least the 80s. But yeah, it's good just for getting your muscle memory going. And then another thing that I like to work on is spray. What I'll do is I'll work on bursting and spray with the AK. And for this, I do shots to kill 5. I change the delay to 50. And then I do duration for a full second. You can also do the delay to random. I'll show you why that's fun as well. Maybe bring the amount down to 25 just for demonstrating this. So you can go from levels 1 or 2. I usually start off at level 1 just to give an idea. So go ahead and hit start, and then so with this you want to actually forgot to mention. If you do SV show impacts 1, you can see where your bullets go, right? This is very useful for this spray. So you can see it's 5, right? 5 hits to kill the target. So let me go ahead and just shoot 5 bullets without compensating for recoil, right? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's actually 6, but whatever. So the target's going to be down here. If you don't adjust for recoil, you're going to miss it. Alright, so basically you want to shoot the first 2 or 3 bullets in the same spot, and then after that pull down, compensate for recoil. Alright, so you go like that. Keep it in the target. So also helps to get the first shot right in there, obviously. So this one's a little bit easier. You can mix it up by going, like I said, to random delay. It keeps you on your toes, and also shows you that the recoil compensation, if they're too close together, it's more difficult to get them both. See, it's a little bit more random on the second one, and you'll find yourself in that situation a lot during matches. So it's good practice in that regard. So that's that. You can try to go from the second one as well. A little harder to keep the spray in the target from this distance. It can be done. It's just harder and harder the closer it is. The targets, rather, duration. And the same thing can be done with the M4. Usually for the M4, I use the M4A1S nowadays. You can go to level 3, try it there. The fire rate is higher, and the spread is the recoil is easier to manage. So I'll practice with that guy. Also, I like to use the op sometimes if I feel like I'm playing op that day. What I'll do is I'll go basically shots to kill 1, obviously. The size I'll change to 8R. Whatever the R stands for, I have no idea. Delay, go to 1.25. And then duration I change to 0.75. So then you can just grab the op, or where's it okay? Right here. And then maybe go from 3 right here. This is a little tricky. It's a good warm up though. It's good to have the show impacts 1 on to see how far you're off. It's important to get in the habit of doing that shoot QQ, get it back up, and it's easy to get off time with this as well. So yeah, that's basically how I use Training M. Usually it takes me longer. I spend a few times with the first one with the Friberg one. Then I often go with the burst training, do that several times with the AK. Overall, it's a great way to get warmed up. Use this in conjunction with deathmatch and some other stuff that I'll show, and you'll be warmed up nicely, ready to go get some wins under your belt. Thanks for checking out my video. I'll see you guys next time. Also, be sure to check out my stream. Link it below. Otherwise, yeah, thanks for coming over.